Hey y'all, it's Courageous and I am back with a pick a card reading. This pick a card reading is for the week of September 16th through September 22nd. So we're going to jump right in. We have Group 1, the Scolecite, Group 2, the Fluorite, Group 3, the Ametrine, and Group 4, the Amethyst. So pause the video if you need to, meditate on which ones, which one or which ones are calling out to you. And I'm going to get started with Group 1. But before I do, I would like to say, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you get updated on new videos. So yeah, let's get started with Group 1. Alright, Group 1, you chose the Scolecite. This is for anyone who's up all night worrying about the coming singularity types. Brave explorers of beautiful dreamscapes. So when to use it? When it's time to take your sleep hygiene to the next level, i.e. put down the phone, pick up a book, a paper one, sip chamomile tea, slather on the lavender oil, and wait for some REM sleep and the dreamy messages marked by your subconscious. This is the messages. Dive into your dreams. Alright, Scolecite Group 1. Let's see what we have for you. We have the Ten of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Six of Coins, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups, and the King of Cups. So right off the bat, we do see a lot of cup energies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 cups, and they're not necessarily negative. Obviously, the energy of the week is 10 of Cups, so this is very happy. This is, you know, happiness in your home, emotional happiness. But I do see some conflicting energies here. This Three of Cups in reverse and this Four of Cups indicates that you're gonna be kind of bored, or at least you're gonna feel emotionally isolated later on in the week. It might be that you're just over it, and I'm getting that it's gonna be because of this challenge that's coming towards you midweek. You do start the week off with some great energy. You possibly get some money coming in, or at least some kind of gift of some sort. But you start the week energetically with this Page of Swords. But later in the week, around midweek, you're gonna face some challenges. It's not gonna be anything major, but it could just be that it gets your energy a little down. And then you just need to isolate yourself for a little bit and kind of just regroup emotionally, so that we can get back to this compassionate, sensitive King of Cups energy. But with this Ten of Cups, this week is going to be really good for you, Group 1. You have a lot of emotional, and, you know, overall, the challenges are not going to be, let's say, it's not going to be in your family life or with your loved ones or friends or your crew, but you are going to feel a little challenged, and you're going to isolate yourself from your friends. You might just need to take a day, but it's just going to be, you're just going to be bored, or you're just going to be over everything for a day or two. But you do regroup. Everyone needs to pause. But you're definitely coming into some money this week, or you're gonna get a gift, and maybe the gift is coming from this King of Cups, but you're definitely getting some money in. So yes, go spend that coin. Maybe that's what you need. It's a shopping day, right? But you're definitely starting off the week energetically. It's just midweek. Something's gonna get you down, and you're just gonna be like, ugh. pause. I just need a minute. Maybe you just need to Netflix and chill, lock yourself in your room for a little bit. But you'll definitely regroup this week. This energy, it's going to be a happy week for you, and it's going to be happy in terms of your home life and your family and friends. You're gonna be good. There's going to be happiness there, but just some challenges, and it's not a major challenge. It's just, it could just be a major setback, a minor setback that you're frustrated over, but it's definitely, or it could just be, again, with this school site, up all night worrying about the same thing. Maybe you're overthinking this challenge, or making more to it than you need to, and that'll kind of have you just like, ugh, I don't want to do anything, and that's perfectly fine, like I said. But it's definitely, you're definitely getting back to this. This week is going to be overall, it's going to be a good week for you, and it could just be that you're overthinking it. Let's see what the oracle cards we have. Unfinished Symphony, Observer, All That Glitters, Truth Be Told, and Message in a Bottle. So yeah, that message in a bottle is definitely this gift or this money that's coming into you this week, group one. I'm getting, okay, so we have Unfinished Symphony. Unfinished Symphony, that's this challenge that's coming here. That's this it could be a project that's due, that you're trying to get ahead on. But I don't, like I said, I'm not getting that this is anything major. It might be that you're making it major in your head, or again, it might just be that you're working hard and you just need to take a break. But you're definitely having a good week this week. This message in a bottle, that's this money. So it's definitely, I'm getting, it's not money that you were expecting. This is some money that's coming in that you weren't expecting at all. So isn't that the best kind of money, right? The one that you weren't expecting. It's like, I can't tell you how happy I am when I find even like $1 in my bag. It's like, oh, because it was unexpected, right? So that's telling, this message in a bottle is telling me that this money is definitely something that you weren't expecting. And this Unfinished Symphony, I see with this Seven of Wands and this Page of Swords. I'm getting that you were eager to do this. You were eager for the challenge. You are eager for the challenge, but it may turn out to be a little bit more than you thought. Or it could be that you thought you were going to finish, oh, this is easy, 1 2 3, and really it's a little bit harder than you thought. It's and that kind of gets you down midweek. But like I said, this is not anything you can't handle. This is something that you're good. You got this. You just overestimated. You just underestimated the challenge, but it's still not something that's impossible to attain. So it could just be that you thought it was a little bit too easy. You thought, oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy, but you need to really, reassess the situation, because it is going to take a little bit more work, and that'll get you down and be like, ugh, I'm so tired of this, and it might dampen this ambition or this excitement that you had going into this project or going into this task. But you're still good, group one. Overall, the week is going to be good. You're going to overcome that challenge. You just need to take a break afterward. You might need to just, put on the do not disturb on your phone and get her done. Because at the end of the day, you got this. Let's see what the cosmic reading cards have for you. We have integrity and self-worth. So there you go. That's exactly what this challenge. You you thought that this task was going to be easy. You thought 1, 2, 3, I'm done. I'm going to go hang out. I'm going to go chill. I'm going to do it. But really it's a matter of doing the job right. So you do this break, this break from your crew that you have to take. It's because you do the job with integrity. You do have a good work ethic. And you don't want to fail. You don't want to do something halfway. You don't want to half-ass it, right? You want to use your whole ass, because doing the job right is integral to your self-worth. You could easily just turn in something that's not up to your level, but then what does that say about you? So you may think that this task was going to be easy. It's a little bit harder than you expected, or it takes a little bit more time, but you're going to do the right thing, and you're going to do what it takes to get it done the right way. And that'll increase your self-worth. You're going to be happy with yourself at the end, right? You're this King of Cups. This is you at the end of the week, because you know that you did the right thing. You know you put in your best, and that makes you feel good, right? And that'll be, you'll feel good at the end with this 10 of Cups. You're going to feel great because you did that damn thing. You did it, group 1. But yeah, send me some money when that money comes in this week. But just kidding. But this will be some unexpected money that you're getting. You will have a job to do, or a task that you thought was going to be easy, and it's going to be harder, and it's going to take longer than you thought, and you're going to kind of, be over it, but you're going to get the job done because this is who you are. You have integrity, you have self-worth, and you have a great work ethic, and you're going to get her done. Group 1. So that is your reading for this week. Let me know if it resonates in the comments. Please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and come back for more videos. Peace. All right, group 2, you chose the fluorite. This is for the perpetually distracted. Anyone with a vision worth sticking to. So when to use it: when you want to take an uninterrupted 20 minutes to meditate, an hour to finish a book, or a lifetime to concentrate on your unique calling here on earth. This is for you to sharpen your focus. All right, let's see what's going on with you, group 2. We have the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. All right, so like group 1, you guys have a lot of cup energy going on here too. We have the Ace of Cups, the 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. If you guys hear that, that's my dog snoring. All right, so the overall energy of this week for you, group 2, is this Ace of Cups. This kind of beginning in stability or emotional prosperity, right? It could be that you're on the path to begin either in a spiritual journey, or you're on the path to kind of create an emotional connection with someone. I'm trying to make sure everything is visible on here. All right, so the Ace of Cups, the overall energy is just kind of this emotional abundance coming your way, this beginning. And let me see what I get from the other cards to see what kind of emotional beginning we're talking about, because the Ace of Cups can be the beginning of a love connection, right? But it could also be any inner healing or spiritual healing that's beginning, or it could be a new love. Let's see. With this Nine of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups is a great card because we see that the Nine of Cups is kind of like this wish fulfillment card. It's this happiness, right? It's like getting everything you ever wanted. But it's right next to the Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Eight of Cups, you have to leave something behind in order to get this everything you ever wanted. So it could be that you're resisting leaving behind something. You're not moving on. You're clinging to the past. But look what's waiting for you if you do let go. This everything you ever wanted. Let me see. With this Nine of Wands, we know this is a card of you having to set up boundaries. You are or maybe you're just kind of closed off. Okay, so it could just be that it's instead of boundaries, you have this protection around you because of this disappointment that you can't move on with. But if you move on, you have everything you're waiting for, and I think this is a week that you're going to definitely move on. So if this is a new love, a new love, you have to get over this old love, and this old love might be this King of Wands in reverse here. This King of Wands is fire energy, so it could be Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and it could be that you're holding on to what this King of Wands brought to your life. It could have been that they hurt you, they betrayed you, and now you have your guard up, and that's why you're unable to move on. But you definitely have this week, the energy of this week is healing and new beginnings. And with this Nine of Cups, you have everything you ever wanted waiting for you. And with this Wheel of Fortune, it's telling you the same thing. The Wheel of Fortune is upright. This is luck is on your side, fortune is on your side, and it's definitely time to start moving on and start healing. Group 2, if this is it could just be that it's not necessarily that a relationship just ended, but it could just be that you're holding on to this trauma, right? You're unable to move on and heal these wounds. So you have this emotional barrier up for you because you don't want to make the same mistakes. You don't want to get hurt again. That's natural. But this is the beginning of healing, right? It could be that you're staring something in the face that's offering you everything you want, and you're just running from it because, or you don't believe it, right? You don't believe that it's too good to be true, or whatever. But it's not too good to be true. It's just you're holding on to these these boundaries, this baggage that and we all do it. But fortune is on your side. Don't think that because you were hurt in the past, or because something happened in the past, that you don't deserve everything you've ever wanted. All right, this is an emotional, with all of these cups, this is an emotional healing process for you. It's hard to think that that you deserve everything you wanted, especially if you wanted it before and you never got it. But that person wasn't the person to give it to you. Or maybe it's just that they hurt you so much that these wounds are just unable to heal, right? But you definitely have this week that beginnings of healing. And with this Knight of Cups, that's what I'm seeing, right? This is this push for action, this push towards moving on to this this love connection. I think someone is going to ask you out on a date this week. Group 2, or maybe they've been asking you, and because of this wall that you have up, this protection around your heart, you've been saying no, but I definitely think that you're going to say yes this week, or you should say yes this week, because this Knight of Cups is not necessarily the person who's asking you out on a date, even though if it is a Knight of Cups, a water sign, Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, why am I blanking? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Sorry. And it could be a person, or this just could be the knight, this messenger of this, of love, this proposal, this invitation to adventure, this invitation to get everything you want out of out of life, out of a relationship. But you need to let go. You need to let go of these barriers that you have around your heart, because fortune is calling, right? This Wheel of Fortune and this Knight of Cups is an invitation to live your best life, live your wildest dreams, claim what you want, right? Claim it for yourself and achieve it. But you need to move on. You need to heal from this. And it's okay to have your guard up. It's perfectly normal. But at the same time, don't have it up so hard. Don't have them up so high that no one can even peek over the hedge and say, hey, how you doing? Let's get to know each other. Nope. You just have this complete wall around you. And this, I'm just trying to connect this to the fluorite. So it's this perpetually distracted, anyone with the vision worth sticking to. The way I see it, this is an invitation to kind of focus on healing. It could be that you've been focusing on other things. Obviously, you want to focus on easier things than healing, right? It takes a lot of emotional work and emotional spiritual work, and you're gonna cry, and if you're like me, you avoid crying at all costs, right? But you have to do the work, and stop pushing it to the back burner. You have to do the work so that you can heal, and not necessarily break down the wall, but maybe create, build a door so that you can start seeing who you are allowing in, and that you should let people in, because what's waiting for you is something amazing. Group 2. Let's see what the oracle cards say. Yang, Thinker, happy. Look at that, right with the Wheel of Fortune. Group 2, come on, come to the edge, go the distance. And sure you can see this. And flexible. So what did I just finish saying? Not necessarily that you have to break down the whole wall, but you have to create a door. So you have to have some flexibility in who's allowed in, right? If there's no door there, nobody's allowed in. So you have to come to terms with this healing. And this Yang is telling me you need to be more active in your healing process. Stop placing it on the back burner, like, oh, let me go do something else, right? No, you need to actively work on working on healing and moving on, because the Wheel of Fortune, the happiness, the Nine of Cups, these are amazing cards that are telling you that you need to heal. And this go the distance is not necessarily that this date is going to go the distance, right? But once you heal, you're going to go the distance. You're going to get everything you've ever wanted, right? But it takes inner work. It takes some risk taking, right? It's a risk to put yourself out there. Say yes to that date, that come to the edge. That's actively working towards healing, towards moving on, towards clinging, letting go of the past hurt. Because that's the energy of this week, working towards healing, right? And it could be, that you're, and it's not necessarily that it's a date with a new person. It could just be you're already in a relationship, but you have your guard up, and you know, people can only work so hard at trying to get through your walls, and you have to let them in. You have to do the work. There's only happiness waiting for you. Happy. Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. This is beautiful energy that comes with the healing process, and it's just clinging to hurt and to old wounds never does any good to anybody. So you definitely need to open a window, well, craft a window, open a door, tear down the wall completely, who knows, right? Group 2, but you have to stop putting this behind, you know, on the back burner. This healing needs to start ASAP, and it's only going to bring beautiful things. And it could just be that you need to heal from some trauma, some old wounds. It may not necessarily have to do with a relationship, but people, you know, have wounds from it. You know, it could be family trauma, childhood trauma, or just a defense mechanism that you came up with along the way for some reason or other. But this healing has to start this week, and this invitation to open up and begin that healing process. Or it could be an emotional healing process from a past relationship with this King of Wands. But definitely it's either a date or an invitation to kind of share a side of you, an emotional side of you that you keep closed in because of being unable to let go of these traumas. But I definitely see that this week is when it begins. Let's see these oracle cards. Free spirit, unconditional love. So yeah, free yourself from this trauma, Group 2. You need to heal and be your everything you ever wanted to be, everything you wanted to have is at your door. You just have to let go and pull down these boundaries, because look what's waiting for you. Unconditional love. And it's not necessarily unconditional love from someone else. It's most likely unconditional love from yourself, because once you learn to accept these parts of yourself that you repress, or that you're ashamed of, or that you know, put yourself down, unconditional love, you learn to accept all parts of you, broken, healed, still wounded, or unhurt, right? That's unconditional love. Neglecting or ignoring or continually distracting yourself from these parts of yourself are not creating unconditional love, because that's putting a but. I love you, but I can't accept this part of you. I love everything about you except this, you know, this wound. And this is inner talk, right? That's not unconditional love. Unconditional love is loving every part of yourself. I love you and your mistakes. I love you and your flaws. I love you and your pain. I love you and your trauma. Erase that but and put an and that's where you get unconditional love. However, you should still work on healing this trauma. Break down these barriers, let go of this past, and begin the healing process, Group 2. Oof. You got an emotional week ahead, Group 2. I wish you the best. Be sure to let me know if this resonates with you in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and come back for more videos. I'm moving on to Group 3. Peace. All right, Group 3, we have the ametrine for you. This is a balanced blend of amethyst and citrine. So this is for the chronically indecisive, any Libras out there. When to use it: if a deadline is on the horizon and you need a big idea, if you can't decide on something, swipe left or swipe right, call on ametrine. And remember, either way, everything is going to be amazing. Make your big dreams, your big life. I like that. All right, Group 3, let's see what's going on with you. We have the Magician. Sure. What card is trying to fly out here? We have the Hierophant. the King of Coins, the Eight of Coins in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. There we go. All right, so the overall energy of this week for you at group 3, who chose the Ametrine, is the Magician. That is a card of making things happen. So that's definitely good energy to have, but I definitely do see why you chose the Ametrine with this indecision. We have a lot of coin energy here, but the overall energy, the Magician, let me not move. The Magician is giving me that you are needing to make things happen, right? You need to manifest, kind of create. You need creative energy this week. And with the Hierophant, you are, and the Hierophant and the King of Coins here are giving me some vibes right now. But we have we have 3 Pentacles here. All right, so I definitely see that with this Chariot, whatever decision you need to make, I understand you are indecisive, but don't go acting recklessly, because you need to slow it down. Don't be reliant, don't go being impulsive while you're trying to make the decision, and don't try to rush it like, oh, well, let me just flip a coin. I do that often. I'm not a Libra, but I'm a Gemini, but I tend to be indecisive as well. But I'm learning to trust my intuition as opposed to flipping a coin or making impulsive decisions. With this Hierophant here, this High Priest, I'm definitely seeing more traditional values at play here. And it could be that you're just trying to, I don't know, cling to tradition. You're trying to be more traditional, or this could be kind of like a spiritual mentor, or a spiritual leader, or it could just be a person of orthodox beliefs or something. But then we have him next to the King of Coins, and the King of Coins is more, they're more practical. They have their head right when it comes to money, right? And there's a lot of confidence going on here. But then it's next to this Eight of Coins in reverse, and the Eight of Coins in reverse is telling me, you work hard for the money. You work hard for the money, but at the same time, is money all that you're doing, right? And then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse as well. And the Six of Pentacles is more in reverse, is telling me that with this money, you're working hard towards this, a lot of money, and it may not be necessarily for a positive outcome, right? Like it could be you're working too hard. The King of Pentacles is looking towards all of this money. And it may be that, because of this High Priest, it's just like, well, that's what I was taught. Work hard for the money, right? And with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm getting that your creativity might not be the better for it, right? Because when we're focused on doing things by the book, we're focused on doing things by the book, or working, we're told just work for money, right? You have to work to get ahead. You have to work to pay the bills, make money. So yeah, we're here working hard for the money, right? And for most of us, that's what we're told. You have to work. Who cares if you love your job? You have to make this money. You might be working hard to save up to something, but you're not necessarily getting fulfilled from that. You're just going by the book, right? And this energy of this week is of manifestation and abundance. And with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm getting that you're not exactly happy about this. You do like having the money, but you do like all of the money, but you're not exactly happy about all of the work. Or it could be, if this is a relationship, it could be that this king is working a little too much and the queen is a little upset. This would be King of Coins is Earth, so that would be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Wands is fire, so that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If this is a relationship reading, the queen is not necessarily very happy, but it could just be that this is you and you're just doing what you were told to do, right? This is what society dictates. This high priest is work, and it's not exactly giving you the emotional fulfillment. And you might be thinking about that a lot, but don't act impulsive with this Chariot in reverse. Maybe you have to stay at this job a little bit longer, or you have to think this through a little bit clearer. It is a little frustrating. You want to pick up and go, but you don't pick up and go just yet. You have to stay here, and it could just be changing your attitude or changing your process, right? With this manifestation, with this magician, you have the power to kind of, manifest whatever you want. So it may not be you just have to, scrap this whole page. It could just be that you just need to change tactics, and change the approach to how you are working and how are you making this money, and what are you doing with the money, right? Because that's another thing. You could just be hoarding it, or you could be spending it. You could be spending it like unwisely, or you might just be, you might just be not making enough money. With this 8 of coins, I'm definitely getting unhappy in the career. And this King of Coins, this King of Coins is this epitome of stability and financial prosperity and all of that, and confidence. So I'm just trying to see where the conflict arises with this unhappy in your career, because it could be that because this King of Coins is trying to go by the book, because you're trying to go by the book of how to make money, you're not happy, and it's taking a toll on you. But it could just be like, you need to remember, you're a king, boo. You make your own rules, right? You make your own, you manifest your own way of life. You manifest how you make your money, how you spend your money, how you spend your time. And personally, I'm not fond of the high priest, because, again, it implies these traditional values, these traditional ways, and we're not in a space to be traditional anymore. That was good for prior generations, but for our generation, we don't necessarily have to abide by the tradition. We can make our own, right? What was new, what was old to our previous generation was new to them, and what's old to us was new. What's new to us will be different for them. So you don't have to necessarily go by the book, but don't go making any rash decisions. Just kind of manifest how you want, rework how you want, rewrite this book, right? Rewrite the book of how you make money. If you need to switch up your hours at work, if you need to, tell your bosses, or if you have a boss, like, hey, I'm gonna start working from home, or I'm gonna stop working all this overtime. I'm gonna ask for a raise, right? Because this Six of Pentacles is telling me you're giving a lot of yourself and you're not getting as much, right? You're not receiving the same amount back. So it could be that you need to ask for that raise. You need to work with what you have. Don't go ahead and quit your job. Just rework, manifest how you want your current situation to be, right? And definitely fix your work situation, but don't go quitting your job. We have No Place Like Home, Milk and Honey, Between Worlds, Treasure Island, and The Tribe. All right, so this Milk and Honey and this Treasure Island are definitely giving me this manifestation magician vibe right here. And I said maybe you should consider working from home a couple of days. This Between Worlds and this No Place Like Home, you definitely need to start working from home a couple of days. You need to rework how you work, but I think you need to tell your bosses, hey, I'm gonna work from home a couple of days. I'm definitely getting that you need to either work less and take a few more days off. So if you're working overtime, you need to take some days off, or stop working that overtime, and ask for a raise, right? Because if you ask for a raise, you don't have to work as much to make the same amount. Or it could be that you are just uninspired in that current place and you need to work from home a couple of days. There are plenty of jobs who are willing to let you telecommute and work from home. But this Between Worlds and there's No Place Like Home, I can't make this up. Like, you really need, I said you need to work from home. So it could be that you need to start working from home. But I definitely know, I definitely see that you need to scrap this book. Tradition is good, but at the same time, if it's not working for you, you don't have to stick to tradition. You have to make your own destiny. This is make your big dreams your big life. So it could be that this Chariot is telling you to make a plan, right? Think before you act impulsively. Don't be reckless. But I definitely see that you are either going to start working from home part-time, or maybe your new job is involving, it's a home business, right? It's your own business. You're opening up some entrepreneurial skills, because where you are right now it's not fulfilling you. It's not a happy place for you, and you're giving more of yourself than you're getting back. And this King of Coins energy, you need to be a boss. You need to make your big dreams your big life. And it's easy to say, oh yeah, well, my parents and society, we have to work hard, and who cares if we hate we spend more time at our jobs than we do like awake, right? So you need to love what you do. And I definitely see that this is a home business, or you're going to start working from home. There's going to be a shift, but you have to make that decision, because look, this is what's waiting for you. Milk and Honey, Treasure Island, this Tribe card. It's maybe again, I'm getting the home, right? There's a home there. So I'm definitely getting that some of you are going to manifest a home business, or start your own business that is something that'll fulfill you and make you feel happier. Let's see your cosmic worlds within. Look at this. Between worlds, worlds within worlds, and balance. Definitely, you need balance. So it could be that you're starting a home business could be that you're going to start working less, or that you're going to start working from home. But you definitely need to balance this out. You need to balance out this energy. You need to embrace this King of Coins and start working on what makes you happy. It's easy to get up and go work every day and hate it. It's not easy to manifest the life that you want to live. And that's what you need to do. You need to take some time. Don't act recklessly. Slow down, but embrace this Chariot energy. What plan can you come up with? What action can you take? And that's definitely what I see for you, Group 3. This between worlds, worlds within worlds. No place like home. This balance. There's something coming with your home life that is going to balance out this work energy. And it could be, like I said, you might start working from home, or you are going to start your own business from your home. And I definitely see that this is going to happen for you, Group 3. You're going to manifest this energy. You're going to make this change, and whatever you want is going to come. But don't act recklessly, and stop working just to make money. We need money, yes, but we can make money in ways that fulfill us and make us happy, and aren't giving us, taking away all of our energy. And you might have been going by the book this whole time, but it's time to turn your back on traditional ways and start, finding this land of milk and honey for yourself, Group 3. So that is your reading for the week. I hope this resonates with you. Please let me know in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm moving on to Group 4. Peace. All right, Group 4, you chose the Amethyst. This is for train wrecks who go off the rails on the Wet and Wild route to Bacchanalia. Any Pisces. When to use it: when it's time to give up the victim routine and start living with purpose. Get drunk on your highest self. All right, Group 4, let's see what we have for you. The Ace of Coins. I always love when the week's energy is aces. King of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Swords in reverse. The Devil, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Knives in reverse. All right, so I definitely see the Amethyst energy already showing its head here, Group 4, with the Devil and the Eight of Swords. It said to give up the victim routine and start living with purpose. This is what the Devil and the Eight of Swords in reverse are telling you to do. Stop feeling trapped. Stop feeling like you're helpless and you're stuck and, oh, woe is me. This energy is telling you to free yourself from prisons of your own design. And that victim mentality is definitely telling you, oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I can't move from here. Oh, I'm a prisoner. Oh, everyone is against me. This is freedom. This is freedom. Freedom. I'm sorry, I do sing a lot. But this is what the Devil is telling you. Free yourself. You're not a victim. You're not trapped. You have to, if this were upside up, it would be telling you that you are stuck by, that you are trapped, or you have unhealthy attachments, but you are perfectly free to liberate yourself. And the same thing with this Eight of Wands in reverse. This is this Eight of Swords in reverse. It's definitely saying that this week is the beginning, right, of you freeing yourself from this victim mentality. You're in a mental prison, and this week you're free. You're free. You're not out on bail. You're free. You free yourself. And the Six of Swords, this is a moving forward. This is you moving away. It could be a literal move, but this is definitely giving you clear skies to free yourself from everything that's holding you back. And that's why I like when the week's energy are aces, because it's giving you, aces are beginnings, are opportunities. And this Ace of coin for the week. You know, the energy of the week is giving you, you know, a strong foundation for a new beginning. It could be a material beginning. For some of you, you might actually be physically moving. You might, because this is a coin, and this Six of Swords, you might actually be moving to a new house, or you might be getting some property. But I'm also getting that this is just a beginning of moving away from this victim mentality that you've been holding yourself back with with the amethyst energy. So you're definitely moving ahead and moving away from this prison that you've kept yourself in. You were trapped by your own design, and now you're realizing that this week, and you're moving on. With this Page of Pentacles in reverse, what I'm seeing is that maybe you felt trapped because of, you know, maybe because of financial, maybe you've been broke, right? You've been broke, and that right there is, you know, or you've been spending foolishly, and it's like then you don't have enough money for the bills, right? Or for what you need. Something came up and it's like, oh, I'm stuck, I can't do anything. That mental prison. But that energy is shifting this week with this Page of Coins in reverse. I definitely see that you were a little bit irresponsible, but these three cards here, right here, you were irresponsible, and that kind of held you trapped in this mentality. But you are definitely getting ahead of that this week with this Ace of Coins. I'm getting that you guys are moving, or if you're thinking about moving, you're getting the go ahead. It is, well, it's mid-month, so maybe towards the end of the week you'll find an apartment if you're, or you found the house if you're searching for a house. But I definitely see with the Six of Wands, the Six of Knives in reverse, there may be some delays in that, or maybe you've been experiencing delays, and that's why you were feeling kind of stuck with this Devil and the Eight of Swords. But with the Six of Swords, I think the Six of Swords upright, and then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So this is clear skies to move forward, but then this one is delays, right? But I definitely see that overall this week is the opportunity to move on. You may have experienced some delays. You may experience some delays later in the week, but overall, and yeah, with this Page of Pentacles and this Six of Knives, it might be a little bit of bad news. But I think that the positive aspect of this is this. You're freeing yourself from your mental prison. We have a lot of 6 energies. I'm trying to, we have 6, 6, 6. We have 6 energy. I'm trying to remember numerologically. So this is definitely a learning experience for you. This is definitely something that you're going to learn from. And I think what you're learning here is to free yourself, is to change your mentality. You are moving ahead. You might have some bad news and some delays, but I don't think it's going to be that major. It might just be delayed a week or so. But you're definitely moving ahead. It's definitely with this energy of the whole week. It's definitely moving ahead, and this Six of Swords is giving you clear skies to do so. So it's happening. But I think the lesson of this week is getting rid of this victim mentality that you, or this sense of feeling stuck or feeling trapped. And it's easy to fall back into that when you get some bad news, or you feel like something is delayed. But I want you to embrace this King of Wands energy. I always say, like, lean towards what royalty, like always embody royalty. They're bosses, right? They're confident, they have power, they're motivated. Always lean into the king's energy, especially for you this week, group 4, because it's easy to fall back, right? It's easy to, when you have clear skies, it's easy to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna change my mentality. It's easy. But when you have a delay, or when you get bad news, it's easy to fall back. It's easy to fall back into these old behaviors. So when you get bad news and be like, oh, I'm trapped, I'm stuck, oh, my life sucks, oh, woe is me. Keep that same energy when it's good, when the skies are clear, and when the skies are not clear, so that you can move and grow out of these behaviors. That's what I'm getting for you. But I definitely think that I'm definitely getting that you are moving, maybe physically moving, or at least moving ahead from this behavior. But with this coin, this ace of coin, it's definitely, I'm guessing, possibly property, or getting, maybe you're moving on up in your job. But this is definitely, either financial or property. But definitely move ahead, move out of this mentality, and embrace the amethyst. Let's see the oracle cards. Breathe. The Fates. Fork in the road, new life, and orphaned. All right, so yeah, you're definitely getting some bad news this week, but it's not anything major. It might just be a delay. Maybe this property that you're buying, or this move that you're making, maybe you have to set it off another week. If you're buying property, maybe the home inspection or the closing is delayed. I don't know. But it could be that this bad news, it upsets you. Obviously, who wouldn't get upset? But I don't think that it's that major, because you're starting your new life. You just need to relax when you get when you get this bad news. Just relax and don't fall back into these habits, because this fork in the road is telling you, do you want to stay in this mentality, or do you want to be free from it? You have the decision to react, how to react, and what you need to do is breathe, right? Take a few deep breaths and say, it's okay, things happen, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, this new life, ace of coins, new life, that's what you are coming towards. I definitely want you to relax and focus on leaving these behaviors behind, because you definitely have a new cycle of life beginning. Let me just see. Yeah, but you have to make the decision on how to react. Do you want to stay the victim, or do you want to be the hero? And this is the hero that you need to do. And when this delay happens at the end of the week, just relax. It's gonna pass. At the end of the day, this new life is coming. This, it might just be a minor setback, but you have clear skies. It's going to happen, and just a few delays, but it'll probably be over in like an hour or so, or maybe like a few days. Cosmic energy cards, communication, be fearless. All right, so I'm definitely getting, it might just be a miscommunication for this, maybe, like I said, if this is a property, maybe a miscommunication in terms of someone's going to tell you the inspection, they need to fix this before the closing, or maybe the people who are renting, they need another week before they move out. So it's definitely going to be like a communication issue, but I don't think it's going to be minor. I mean, I don't think it's going to be major. You might get a little bit disappointed, but I definitely think that it will pass. Just, be be fearless, be a leader, be confident, right? Embrace this King of Wand energy, and you'll get through anything. Group 4. So that is your reading for this week. Be sure to let me know in the comments if this resonates. Like, share, and subscribe, and come back for more. Peace.